Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. It's saying I'm live again.
Okay.
Take two. This is, I'm afraid, guys. We've
Yeah, it's
already
on.
opened the beer. Bit of a fucking glitch somewhere along the lines with this StreamYard. Scheduled this. I think I did it in the middle of the week. Scheduled it to go live at 7 or just after 7. But it just won't coming through for some reason. I don't know. It says I was live, but anyway, enough of that rubbish. Joined by Wanda Beer Wanda. Well, part of Wanda Beer Wanda. It's Scott. How are you doing, bud?
It's the better one. The better one's here.
Rocking up with a Christmas jumper and the antlers.
Got me done. She ain't here to make a plank of herself, so I've got to do it in her fucking. Well, I don't know where she is, so probably out selling her body somewhere. I would have thought, make a quid.
Prosecco in it up, yeah.
Oh, she's on her Christmas night out with the girls tonight. So I've got a free evening.
Fair dues. Anyway, we've already tried the beer, so we know what we're to expect. But we'll reel it all off again for you, lovely guys out there.
Yum.
The OJ 8.5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1 out of 7 strong. 8.5%.
Yeah. Of course, I'm using the proper glassware that was gifted to me by my good friend Harry over at Blue Nose Beer Reviews. Nice glass, mate, but it's not doing the beer any justice whatsoever.
No, it's
we've had about 3 or 4 sips out of it, haven't we? And it's
not the best beer I've had this week.
Well, we'll go through all the motions again anyway. Yeah, Scott. Beer in a glass. Yeah, deep golden colour.
Yeah.
Shitloads of carbonation.
Yeah.
Finger of white on the top.
Yeah, it's gone.
Aroma. The aroma smells better than the taste.
The actual aroma isn't that bad. It's biscuity, bready, malty. It's not turning you away like the 16 and the 18% did, where I could have made a pretty decent petrol bomb with either of them and blown a few houses up.
Yeah.
This one smells all right.
It don't smell too bad at all. I was quite sort of, not sort of like looking forward to it, but it just smelled. It smelled all right. But anyway, we'll go in again on the taste.
So this has been sat in my shed now since I bought it, so it's freezing.
Right. Yeah. A little bit of promise on the intake. Biscuity sweetness.
There is actually quite a nice sweetness at the beginning, with the biscuit and the malt. It's okay, and then all of a sudden we were saying
that just nosedives, doesn't it? It nosedives to a chemical, metallic mess.
It's a mess. It's do you know what? I haven't had the 16 and the 18, and as we said before everything cocked up, I couldn't remember which one I chucked out of the shed. You assure me it's the 18. I was desperate to like this because I just wanted to like something from a £10 that I spent on these 4 beers. I still got the 5%.
That's probably for me. That's probably the best of the bunch because of the manageable ABV and the taste from what you do get from it.
Yeah.
I didn't want to sort of dip my toes in the water with anything over the 8.5 really from these guys.
No, you're no fun. You're no venture in your deed.
No, I'll try strong stuff, mate, but I want a bit of flavour in there and all.
Oh, there was loads of flavour. I was only messing when I threw it out.
Flavour bomb.
Yeah, all I was doing. I was trying to get some views, chucking it out the shed, pretending it was shit, getting one to sort of say, "Oh, it's horrible."
And then you were down on the lawn.
Yeah, fucking hell. The decking ain't there anymore. It's gone straight through it.
It's gone straight through.
Battery acid.
You ain't made a Mariana Trench, have you, in your back garden?
Yes. I'd laid cable in for the electricity, and then I was set fire to it because it ate straight through the armoured cable.
Yeah, I picked my can up from a corner shop, and I think it was just over £1.
Quid?
So it was about.
I paid fucking £10 for 4 and it got been sent off.
It was about £1.20, mate. That was. And the Pilsner, that was £1. So yeah.
Well, the other two ate £4 worth of beer each.
It's the alcohol, isn't it? You're just paying for the fucking booze.
It's alcohol. Scientists could have done something decent with that shit. I tell you, it was horrible.
I'll never know, mate. I'll never know.
I'm going to send you some.
But this,
drink it. I'm going to send it as a mystery beer. Got it. I'm just going to make a note of that. Where's my pen?
you'll be hunted down and defeated.
You've got me address as shit.
Yeah. This is just not for me.
It's
let's keep it polite. It's not for me.
Yeah. I'm not going to be rude about it. It's fucking horrible.
Yeah, it is garbage.
I will finish it because because I won't be defeated.
That's hardcore.
I ain't going to finish that. That was just stupid.
No, we've got backup beers. Don't worry, we've got backup beers. Yeah, he's a bastard, isn't he? Eh? A growler.
You don't want to know. I went and bought that on Wednesday night, and I said to Wanda, "Don't look." She went, "What do you mean, don't look?" I bought other bits as well. I said, "Don't look." She said, "What do you mean, don't look?" I said, "Just don't look at the price."
Go on. What was it?
What, the growler?
Yeah. 30p?
30 quid. But that was with the growler as well. The growler was a tenner. It's not cheap.
But is it good? That's all that matters. That's all that matters.
It's the reviews in the bag. It's people that don't know. It's staggeringly good. I'll go and get the can. It's worth.
Yeah, go and get the can. Right then, I'll just have a quick butchers on the comments. Shuffy. Good looking. Yeah, no, don't worry. We won't be drinking it. It's absolutely awful. And then Tom's in the house. How you doing, Thomas? Hope you're doing well, mate. And Shuffy back on, laughing. Yeah, bad beer, mate. Bad beer. And then Tom again. Yeah, 8.5, and it is dreadful.
Yeah, I'll have some more.
No, I'm getting something else. One last sip.
So, in the growler, so it's a 3.5 pint growler from Staggeringly Good, my local brewery, and they released this on Wednesday. They've been promising it for a while. This can wrap is probably my favourite can wrap of any beer I've ever seen, and it's called the Cocodocus, and it's a chocolate milk stout. It's 6.7%, and it's based on dinosaurs with a Willy Wonka theme.
Yeah, it is a badass can. Yeah.
And luckily, the beer it's a chocolate milk stout. The stout that's in there is actually a full one. That's going somewhere. The stout that's in that is phenomenal. It's really, really good.
Would it trouble your board? That's what I want to know.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm beginning to get a bit worried because I'm
just going to be staggeringly good, good.
It'll be the staggeringly good board shortly. It's getting quite embarrassing, if I'm honest.
You need to extend it, mate. Top 10. Go top 10.
I might have to go top 20 at this fucking rate. I'll have to just write them all. I'll just have to write them down the shed wall because we went opening night. I tried it. I had it on tap. The only thing that worried me slightly was on tap. They served it too cold. It was very cold. It was beautiful on tap. So I bought 3 cans. I bought the growlers with other bits and pieces. I've done the reviews done. I think that's the Christmas going to be the Christmas Day review. It is fantastic. It's a lovely stout. It's got cacao nibs in it. It's got liquid chocolate. It's full. I've never tasted a stout that's that chocolatey.
Wow,
it's fantastic.
Fair play to them.
Yeah, they've got 2 more. They've got 2 more coming out next on Wednesday. They've got a West Coast IPA and a sour. And the sour, I've never. It's a champagne.
Oh, it's not going to be a bloody brute sour then, is it? Or
I don't know. So they've got this thing, which is Testing the Fences West Coast IPA, and that's a 6%. That's 6%. So West Coast IPA. I don't know if we're going to be able to see this.
Yeah, it's coming through.
Right. So that's that's Wednesday, and they've got this thing which is called Hell Creek, and it's a champagne and Arona berry. Sorry, it's a saison. So they're just smashing it out of the park for a brewery. It's living so close to it as well. It's been great. They delayed the Cocodocus by twice because they were supposed to go in November and it wasn't ready. They were supposed to release last Friday and it wasn't ready. So I think they're the sort of brewery that they're not going to release it until it's ready.
We were talking on WhatsApp, weren't we? Messaging each other, and you were getting impatient, weren't you? You wanted to get out there and try it, and you kept saying to me, they put it back again, and they're not happy with it, and now it's released.
I've got into the stouts. I mean, she won't. You won't believe this. She won't watch this because she doesn't watch the live stuff back. The Super Santa from London that Wanda actually liked. Finished it. Believe it or not, she actually asked for a can for Christmas.
Wow.
So she's had 2 have turned up today for her. So we're getting there with her.
We're getting there. That's good though. That is good.
And without giving too much away, she didn't dislike the Cocodocus.
Yeah, you got to stick with just super chocolatey stouts, then, haven't you? And then just
anything that's chocolatey, Wanda will gravitate towards chocolate every day of the week. She's a chocolate girl at heart. So yeah.
No, it's. I mean, you can get some absolutely stonkers with chocolate in, and it just, I don't know, you can just taste the quality of it as well, can't you? It's not rubbish chocolate that's gone into it. No. It's got that taste of luxuriousness about it, and it just complements the layers of flavour in something like a stout.
The only thing that I couldn't get past with the Super Santa was the mouthfeel. It was a bit thin for me, but it wasn't. I can't, because obviously we filmed 2 at a time, so we filmed that and the Festive Star. I was to actually address that in the video the other day about Festive Star, because the Northern Monk beer, because
Yeah.
I was a bit harsh on it. And having finished it off, I actually enjoyed it more as I got into it. I went further during the review. It didn't really hit the notes for me. But and when it came out the shed, and Wanda said, "Well, can I have the Super Santa?" I'm like, "All right, don't worry if you must." So she had that, and so I was left with the Festive Star. But as I got further into it, I really, really liked that Festive Star. It was a really nice porter. But done properly, they are nice. But there's so much fucking rubbish out there as well.
Yeah, it's just you've just got to wade through it, though, haven't you? Rough with the smooth. Sometimes you can get you can get a cheap beer that just hits the mark.
Yeah, I mean, some of the Lidls and the Aldi stuff, although it's only 99p, is
Acceptable.
Storming. Yeah, I've what else did I have? I had what did I pick up? That wheat beer that came with the bloody white tankard thing. I can't remember. I picked that up at Lidl's.
Oh, the
Fest beer.
Fest beer. Yeah, Fest beer.
It was all right. I mean, it was a £5 for a big fucking litre tin, and the tankard. It was all right. It was quite funny. We went round to Wanda's daughter's boyfriend's parents for a meal. They said, "Do you want a drink?" So it's all right. I bought my own, and I brought that out. I poured it all out, and they were all like that. The fuck.
You know, he's bought a keg.
He brought his own pipeline with him by the look of it.
I'm going to go and get another beer because I'm not drinking any more of that shite.
I'm still going. I don't know what's wrong with me. Yeah, but so yeah, I don't know what we've got coming. We've got coming up on ours. We've got the Cocodocus, which is a storming beer. So I love the can. Is it's fantastic. I've got Hoppy Christmas from Brewdog. What else have we got? We've got Welcome to the Party, Pal from Tiny Rebel. All sorts. So what beers you got coming up, Dean? Do you know?
Whatever's in the cupboard, mate. I just.
That's what I love about you. There's no pre-planning. I have to pre-plan everything of mine. It's
nah.
a nightmare.
Whatever I'm in the mood for, I'll go into my cupboard and have a look, see what, and if it's cold and miserable, and I might go in for another stout again. Don't know. Whatever takes me fancy. I'm going to open this up now.
Oh, you bastard!
Still going strong, mate. Too quick now.
I have to drive about 10 miles to get near that.
Yeah, £2 now, and I think the newer world is £2.50, but there's not many of them left now.
No, I can't get newer world. The Morrisons I went on a hunt on Sunday because I wanted. You sent me the message to say they had Mistletoe Mafia and Hoppy Christmas in Morrisons. So I went to all three Morrisons within a 20-mile radius and find fuck all. So I came away with a few odds and sods. But they had a lot of It's Great Up North. And I think It's Great Up North it's got to be in the top 5, I would think, supermarket beers of this year. I think it's a fantastic beer.
Yeah, this is perfect beer.
Yeah. Oh, there's more in there, Sandy. I want you to have a glass out there, I reckon.
Oh.
But Northern Monk are just, they're fantastic. So I was quite harsh on their Festive Star. I felt quite bad about it because I don't like being harsh on beers. And when I went back and reviewed the video, I thought it was a thumbs That one. I thought, no, I've got it wrong. So I said to Wanda when I started the video, I need to address that because it's a very, very good beer. And the cinnamon in it, I couldn't get over the cinnamon. The cinnamon is really rich. Initially, I didn't like it, but it was, as more I got into it, it was really nice. This is superb.
They need a bit more. I suppose they've got a pretty decent name now in the UK, haven't they? Staggeringly good. But I'm sure there's people out there that haven't heard. I mean, Simon, he didn't know nothing about them, did he?
Well, I think we've discussed this on a couple of lives. Is they were getting let down with their canning. The people that are doing their canning, so they were taking orders, and then on the day that they were due to start sort of shipping the stuff, they kept getting let down. But what they've done now is they've got these two units. They've bought the unit behind them, so they're brewing everything behind them now in the bigger unit. But they've also got their own canning machine now, so they're upwardly mobile. Their online shop, excuse me, they've just updated their online shop as well. Their stuff is pretty well priced. I think they range between £4 and £6 for a 440. In the market where it's perfectly acceptable.
Yeah, I know. I don't know who came first, whether it was Staggeringly Good or Neon Raptor, but I love that dinosaur theme thing on the cans, and of course both breweries use it to their advantage on the branding.
Have you seen Neon Raptor's new? They've just released a new stout today, haven't they?
I haven't seen it. No, I haven't seen that one about yet.
Yeah, I can't remember. I'm sure it's an Imperial stout as well. Let me see if I can find it while we're chatting. It's called.
Is it a coconut stout?
Might be. It's I can't remember what it's called now. But it's on their web. It's on their webpage today. It looks superb. Yeah. Let me see if I can find it. It's called Centaur Army. So Centaur Army, big, bold, intensely flavorful Imperial Stout. We asked our fans to decide what our 100th guile should be, and you chose this. Meet Centaur Army. Centaur Army. It's a peanut butter, chocolate, and caramel Imperial Stout. 14%.
Session beer.
Yeah, I have 9.
9.
Oh,
make it red. Make it 10.
Well, all right. We'll round it up. But yeah.
Mm.
I've not had anything from Neon Raptor, so I need to delve their way.
Good. Yeah, I've had a few beers. Again, it's just a brewery that it sticks in your head, and you just get familiar with what they're knocking out, sort of thing. They make some good all-round brewery.
Yeah,
you know, they do some really good juice-forward IPAs, and they're pretty good at making some imperial stouts as well. So nice to see. Nice to see.
I was thinking of doing an episode for beer of the year, but I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to get Christmas out of the way first. Got a few in the bag for Christmas, so
I'll do a couple more. Yeah, I'll do a couple more Christmas beers. I won't go too mad on it though.
I just got fair. It's only when the stuff came through this week. It's been a fucking nightmare. Obviously, where it's my first year doing it, I thought I'd do something a bit different with them and have a look for them. But it's been a pain in the arse. It's only this week where there were beers I wanted, and I couldn't get hold of them, and then they're out of stock everywhere, and it's just been a labour. And then I was settling for shit like fucking the Adnams one from Marks and Spencer's, and I'm like, I don't really want to be going down that route. I want to be doing sort of interesting beers, not the relabeled, repackaged macro shit. And it's frustrated the hell out of me. I mean, you ask Wanda. I mean, I've been pulling what left of my hair out over it, and it's only this week where I've managed to get the beers that I wanted. So they're all in the bag. They're all recorded, and I'll just stagger those over the next couple of weeks.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll just if I see some Christmas beers about that I haven't had before, then I might give it a go.
Yeah,
but like you say, mate, they just don't get you going, does it? Don't get the taste buds going.
Well, I did the two last week. I did the Adnams and the Bar Humbug, and usually, obviously, we record the two reviews on a Saturday or a Sunday back to back, and I'm bouncing off to the shed, fucking quite happy, all eager. Come on, let's go see what we're getting. And Wanda tell you if you were there, I was almost sort of dragging my feet into the shed just so let's get this shit over with. And luckily, Wanda was in pretty fine form. I mean, the woman doesn't even know the name of her fucking channel. It's just, it's mind blowing to me.
WBW.
I'd like to change it to that. It's so simple.
Yeah.
But I don't understand.
Hashtag WBW.
I don't understand how she can't understand the difference between Wanda and Wonder. I don't get it. But Wanda's got a Christmas present. It's arrived today. I think it looks a bit small. It's like a fucking child size, to be fair.
Merch. Where'd you get them from then?
It's an online shop. Don't even know how much it cost me, to be fair. So, but I thought it'd be a giggle. Every year we do Secret Santas. So we go out Christmas Eve with her friends up the local pub, and they do Secret Santa. Last year I rigged it, so I got Wanda in the secret. so I got Wanda in the Secret Santa. Wanda is very, how do I put it? Very reserved is Wanda, so she gets quite embarrassed very quickly, and things like that. So last year, I picked somebody else out of the bag. She went off for a shower, so I chucked that back in. I picked her out because I thought I need to have her in the Secret Santa, and I got her a set of wind up Willie racing cocks that's shot across the table, and a Willie hand warmer. So when she opened the bag, she was all embarrassed. So I think it was the week before last. She gives me the bag, picks up what's this for? Secret Santa for Christmas Eve. Dips my hand in. Genuinely, I pick out Wanda this year. I'm like that. Come on. Come on.
Result.
Result. So I'm smirking. She went, you've got me, haven't you? I went, no. She's in trouble. So what are you doing for Christmas? You at home?
We're going to go out for the day, eating
Okay.
out.
I've done that.
Yeah. Yeah, the missus, the in-laws booked it all.
Where are you going to? Anywhere nice?
It's just a boozer down in the town, on the outskirts
Right.
of the town. It's not. It's nice,
Yeah.
decent surroundings, and it's got a good reputation. The
Right.
menu looks pretty half decent.
Yeah.
We just thought, can't be.
It's a fucking lot of hassle, isn't it? The women, the ladies out there cooking. I don't know. I know you cook as well. But
yeah, I like doing it, but it's the volumes for me. You get a load of people over at your house. I ain't got the biggest kitchen in the world. It's a pokey little kitchen, really.
Yeah.
You know, it's just dealing with all them volumes all at once. I just can't be bothered with it. So just
Wanda doesn't get drunk very often, right? But when she does, she tends to invite everyone around for Christmas fucking dinner. I mean, we got tramps, all sorts coming this year. I think.
Bring them in.
Yeah, fucking in you come. I don't fucking know, but you've invited them in. They come. Hope we got enough pigs in blankets. Fuck's sake.
Meals on Wanda.
Wanda fucking food wonder.
Wanda on wheels.
Wonder.
Yeah, come and get your meal. Come and get your meal.
Come on, get out.
Yeah.
Bless her. I actually had decent discussions about Archie. I couldn't believe it. Oh, difficult. Wonders will never cease.
I bet you had to take a step back, didn't you?
I almost fell off. I was in Witherspoons, I almost fell off the chair.
Fair play.
Look out next week. There's a box heading your way. It's my Christmas present to my friend.
Why, thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
I think you mentioned that before. I think you mentioned it before in the message.
No, I don't know what I mentioned before because I was probably pissed. But
well, I'll wait and see. Wait and see whatever.
There's some stuff heading your way.
Top man. Thank you very much, sir.
Welcome.
I will review, of course.
I'd be fucking disappointed if you didn't, because there's some stonking stuff in there.
All right, okay.
That is a lovely stout. And I think I'm just about...
You're in the drags now. You're in the drags, yeah?
I am, but...
Looks good, mate.
Even at the base, he said it's quite funny when he filled it up. I said, how much would a growler be of that? He said, I have to go and work it out. So he comes back, he tells me the price. Wanda looks at me. I said, "Fuck off, guy." So because I also bought this. Hang on, I'm coming back. I'm saving this one for Christmas Day, I think, for myself. It's I think it's their only beer that I haven't actually had yet, and this is Mega Bourbon Bone Bed.
Wow, what's the ABV on that?
And that's it's a 330 ml, and that's 10.1%.
Is it that's your Christmas Day beer? Is it?
That's a present to myself. I don't even know. All I know is it's an imperial stout. Unusually for them, there's not a lot on the stuff. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. So I picked up a load of stuff. Yeah, so he went off and did the Cocodocus, and he said to me, Ginger, he says, "Is it a present?" I went, "Yeah." He said, "It's not." He said, "It probably won't last in the it won't last in the growler long." I said, "No, you say that again." He said, "What?" I said, "It's a present to myself, mate." I said, "We got by the fucking weekend."
Fair play, fair play. Right, I'm comments. It keeps they keep bloody disappearing on here. Right, okay. I think we're up to this one. That's a Mobley Winter IPA. Holy moly. They did make an outing on one of the Beer 52 boxes, didn't they? A few of their stuff appeared. And Tom replies,
"It is bad, Tom.
Yeah.
It is bad. It's not a great beer."
Then Mark, the beer hooligan, puts...
I can't...
Both overrated.
Oh, well, I've never had it, but I'm not sure. Fucking hell, I've just spent a shitload on beer. I think she'd go mental if I spent that on a beer. Have you had the Goose Island?
I got to sample a 20, I think it was a 2016 or 2017 bottle when I did a bottle share last year with Harry.
Okay.
It had a bottle that it just aged. It might even be older than that. I'm sure we did a review of it on his channel. Right. Might even be a 2014 bottle. I mean, it was sublime. Don't get me wrong, but it's just, I think it's just that price tag that's attached to it.
Yeah, it's the thing that I'd like to try it, as to say that I've tried it.
Yeah,
I'm struggling to justify to Wanda and probably myself the outlay on that bottle. And I know obviously I'll get criticism for paying sort of the money I pay for that. Obviously, there's 3 points in there. I've paid for the growler as well. So
the growler was a tenner, yeah.
Yeah.
Which isn't bad actually for a growler.
No.
You know, and it's a nice looking growler as well.
And the fact that the beer had been released that day, I knew I was going to pay a lot for it. I'm not stupid. I'm not fucking. Yeah. I'm not wet behind the ears or anything like that. I knew that. Yeah. So yeah, I'd like to try the Goose Island. I'm not sure Wanda will like it at 15%. I mean, this, which is the Cocodocus, what's that, 6.7? I think it's 6.7. 6.7. It doesn't drink like a 6.7.
Vanessa Kitty, she says hi. And Mark puts...
I did look at Delirium Christmas, but I couldn't get it. I can't get Delirium Christmas. Since we're sold out everywhere.
Maybe on online.
I looked at Beers of Europe. I think I looked at a couple of others as well. And one of the Belgian beers.
Yeah.
The website. It was something. I know Mark did it and really liked it, and I couldn't get hold of it. It was one of the ones I actually wanted because I do like Delirium, and it was one of the ones I actually wanted to get near and wanted to do. To be fair.
And Tom puts, it looks nice.
Tom,
all up to date.
Tom, if you're watching, in the new year, Cocodocus, I'm going to send you some stuff. You were good as well. You sent stuff over from Ireland. I haven't forgot you. And there'll be stuff bringing its way from Staggeringly Good. You're on my list, and you're one of the top of the list. So get me into the new year. I've got a bit more money, and there'll be some stuff heading your way, my friend. All right.
the brand ambassador for Staggeringly Good, Scott.
I think they got T-shirts. I need to get them to give me a T-shirt. They're inviting me. They got something on Wednesday night. I can't remember what it is. But they're inviting me on all sorts of shit now.
I'll come down in the new year. We can have a session in there.
Yes.
Because I do want to try as much stuff as I can from them. Really,
their stuff is fantastic. It is really nice. There's bits and pieces heading your way in the week. They are really good. And what I like about them is they're solid. Some beers you never know what you're going to get from them. Vocation are all over the fucking place on some of their stuff.
Consistent quality is key, isn't it? And you know, you just get ripped apart otherwise.
Yeah.
There's no escaping from it. If you're gonna produce a below par beer and roll it out to the public, then they're gonna, you know, they'll come down on you.
We were sat there on it was Wednesday. Yeah, fucking the car. We were sat there. It's pissing down with rain. The Staggeringly Good brewery and tap room, like most of these things, is in the middle of nowhere. It's in an industrial estate near Fratton Park, the Pompey's football ground. So it's not. It's walking distance to houses, but it's not someone. It's not massively signposted.
Off the beaten track a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, there's a signpost like this big. I drove past it about fucking 10 times. I didn't know it was there. We were sat in there, and there must have been about 12 or 13 people in there. Some bloke came in and bought fucking a ton. He bought it was about 100 quid's worth of beer. He bought about 20 odd cans of stuff. So they've obviously got a reputation in Portsmouth, and they're doing all right. They're growing. I think they could do more. I think they could hit more stuff out. But they're obviously doing all right because they're expanding. So fair play to them. Yeah,
I know the apothecary tap in my town.
Yeah.
He gets. I mean, he's a big fan of reptile dysfunction. So if he can get his hands on a keg of that from time to time, it's more or less. It's on rotation in there. It seems to be in there quite a lot because he's a big fan of it.
Reptile dysfunction is fantastic.
That's banging. That is.
Again, it's another one that hides at ABV just ridiculously. It's and we were talking about. I was looking at obviously me and Wanda are getting married. Whenever the fuck it is, March 21.
You're just going to turn up, aren't you? Whenever.
You say that. Oh, probably. Well,
turn up pissed.
Oh yeah. And I was looking at things to do because obviously the only thing that they've got where we're getting married is Guinness, and on my wedding day I ain't setting them for Guinness. I can't. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go along to Staggeringly Good and say it's my wedding. I want to buy some of your stuff. Give me a couple of trays and see if they're doing me a deal on it.
Yeah. If you don't ask, you don't get.
No, they're pretty good to be fair. I mean, I tagged them in a Twitter post. There was something on Twitter. I don't do a lot on Twitter, but they wanted to win Wanda over on stuff that they brewed. We go in there. They don't know us. I don't go in there saying, "Fucking hell, I'm Scott from Wanda Beer Wonder. I've sent all your stuff out to Simon. I do all your stuff on the channel." I'm not like that. I just go in there. I sit quietly with Wanda, have my drinks, and go home. But I tagged them in a post on Twitter with a picture of Wanda with a glass of the Coke Kudoka saying, "Well done, you've got it right." And they were blown away. "Hello, mate. All right." And they were playing away like this and hot dogs, and they just got heat the hot dogs up. All right. Yeah, so it was they're just really they're a nice bunch of. I'm not going to go in there. Fucking blow my trumpet of I've sent your stuff everywhere. I'm not like that. I ain't going to do it.
No. But you still acknowledge a quality local brewery.
Yeah.
You champion them. That's what it's all about, isn't it? If you've got a brewery of that caliber on your doorstep, you've got to bang the drum a little bit, because
absolutely.
I don't think I've seen any of their beers on any of these online outfits like Honest Brew, Beer Merchants, Rad Beer, Beer Gonzo. I might have seen a couple of collabs from them in there. Maybe the Neon Raptor one that I did.
Yeah.
What was that? I always forget what name of it's called. They do move in herds. So yeah, it'd be nice to see them on them sort of websites.
Yeah, I think if they can get there, I think what they're looking to do, like next year is critical for them. Where they've just built this, they brought the unit behind them, and they're expanding out into that. They've got these 2 new beers that are coming out next week. I think if they can get their canning process right and everything right like that, I think they might be then willing to. They've got this stuff into the Beer Musketeer in Pompey, who's the local beer shop.
That's fair enough. Yeah.
But I agree with you. They need to expand slightly. If they can expand and it doesn't interfere with the quality of their beer.
Yeah. If they can keep up with it, or maybe just sort of like, I don't know, cherry pick a little bit and just say, yeah, well, okay, you can have a couple of cases going that way and a couple of, just to get a little bit more movement, because I think they need a little bit more presence across the UK, not just down your neck of the woods.
Yeah, exactly. They're very they're very regional at the moment.
Yeah.
And
good.
Maybe they'll obviously I don't know what their business plan is. If their business plan is to keep it regional, or to expand, I don't know. Maybe they're happy with what they're doing.
Yeah. Well, you've got to think. I mean, just think of Verdant when they were starting out.
Yep.
And look now, people are jumping all over them. Still, it's been a long while since I've had a Verdant beer. I need to sort of reconnect a little bit with them, but it creates a big wave, doesn't it, of excitement?
It's the name, isn't it? When you've got the name factor, Cloudwater, Verdant, Daya, all these people. So instantly, when you hear these bits, Neon Raptor, you hear a name, your ear pricks up.
It sticks, yeah.
New beer. So it's getting to that. It's trying to get to that point with them. But then again, you don't want to. Can they do that on that quantity and not at the price of the quality of the beer?
I have found with the likes of Verdant now, though, the prices have gone up a little bit. From when back when I sort of, for the first time, tried pulp, which was that. Okay, now this is fantastic beer. It was, I don't know, maybe just shy of £5 a can. But now, I mean, I think they've just launched Allen again.
I saw that they re-released Allen, didn't they?
Re-released Allen again, yeah. I think that's about £7.50 a can on Beer Merchants.
Allen was my favourite beer of the year for a while.
Very good beer. Howl's pretty good as well.
At £7.50 a tin, I can get better for down here.
Yeah.
For £2 cheaper.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
You've got to weigh it up. You've really got to weigh it up. if I've had a good day at work, then maybe I'll go that little bit extra and get some that I wouldn't normally buy. But
yeah, when I started the channel, I got a little bit carried away, going off on these exotic stuff, and not really We've had this discussion before. Not concentrating on beers that people can actually get hold of as well and are interested in. And I go to the Beer Musketeer, so he's my local bottle shop, but I don't go as much because I can find other things elsewhere that might appeal to people more, and not cost me as much. And obviously, on two reviews a week, I have to be quite selective on what I do.
No, that's fair dues. Fair dues. I mean, I'll never sort of pin me colours to a certain flag. With I'll try anything.
Same as me.
I'm quite happy to go with that as well. I do. It's just doesn't matter if it's macro or craft. If I haven't had it before, I'm kind of a little bit excited about it because it's something I haven't tried.
Yeah.
And the rest is history, sort of thing.
I'm the same. I still get a buzz out of walking into Tesco's and seeing something I haven't had before.
Yeah.
Or Morrison's or anywhere. And
I mean, when Morrison's launched all that wild beer stuff, I was like, "Way, fucking Imperial Stout, £2.50. Come on!"
That Wildebeest was a fucking storming beer.
Belter.
It was incredible.
Yeah, belter. Yeah, you sort of, it makes going to the supermarket that a little bit more exciting, doesn't it? Because
I went looking for the Christmas stuff last week, and came away with the 4 for £6 from Morrison's. I've got an English and Gun. Christ knows what it is. I've got something else, and I picked up 4, and I was quite excited by them. Again, and other times you walk in there and you can't find anything.
How you doing, bud? Hope you're well, mate.
Evening, pal.
Yeah, it's just different sort of. It all boils down to that at the end of the day, doesn't it? If you've got enough of that, you're all right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and it's spending your money wisely. We've had this conversation about certain people that I'll put it. I've got a certain amount of money to spend on a beer, and I get that. So this month, I don't know about you. I don't know how you're paid. I get paid on the 20th of this month, so my pay packet. Then I got a 7-week pay packet. So I've got my money from fucking 20th December has to last me all the way through to about the last day of January. So January is always the longest month on earth for me.
Drags, doesn't it?
Yeah, fucking hell, yeah. It starts dragging the day I've been paid. Like, days yet. And I don't get it. I've had this we've got a chat where I work. I actually put it to the bosses of the company saying, it's 2019 and you're still fucking paying me before Christmas. Why? I don't get it.
Never will, though.
No. I never got an answer. I'll just stick it in a bank account and then transfer it again. Okay, I could do that, but it doesn't answer the question. No. You know what it is? Because no cunts at fucking work.
Oh, yeah. Shut down.
Yeah. That's what it's all about. So next month will be, there might be more supermarket beers next month. Yeah. I'll still get around.
It's good though, because it's a good variety.
Yeah,
it's a good mix up.
there's loads in there that obviously we're still sort of fairly young.
You've got kiddo. It's all out there for you guys.
Tons to find. I'm fucking poor bastard. You got nothing.
You can really go to town on the 4 for 6.
Well, I need to answer. Do you watch Swig and Steve?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
So he did the thing about the 4 Tesco beers, and I have picked my 4 Tesco beers. I just haven't got around to going to get them.
Yeah, I was talking to Peter about that at the.
I like that. I think that's a great concept for a video. It's fucking brilliant.
Yeah, I'll get around to doing mine, whenever. But I will go for it because that's a fantastic idea, and you can connect with so many people as well with that because everybody can do it, can't they?
Yeah.
And I'm sure loads of people out there do. They've got their favourite go-to 4 for 6 beers.
But I stood in Tesco's. I think it was last week. I think I was on my own, and I was stood there. Obviously, got your 4 for 6. And it's not as easy as you would think it would be. So you're standing there, and I'm like that. Oh yeah, I'll have that. I'll have that. I'll have that. Oh no, I don't want that. No. And I'm like fucking that for about an hour.
Decisions.
Yeah, it was horrible.
Yeah.
I thought I just bought 20.
Yeah, you. I've done it myself when I've gone to Beer Gonzo. I've got a few quid in my pocket, and I'm thinking, I can get one of them. I can get one of them. Oh, I'll go for one of them. I'll get a bomber of that. I ain't got enough money in the pocket. I know I haven't. And then you go to you put them all on the counter, and you sort of you loosely
you do the mental in your head. That point, didn't you?
Yeah, you're trying to work it all out. Something's got to give. You just know before he's even come up with the total. You know something's got to give, and it's sort of that last minute. You've got to call one of them selections, and you're thinking, "No, I'll put that one back, Chief. I don't want that one."
Yeah, that'll go back. What's that make?
Yeah,
that's 80 quid. Oh fucking hell!
Are you sure about the price of that one? Are you sure? I'm sure that was $9.99 for the bomber.
Yeah. You sure? You sure about it? I like to.
Look, stop thief!
I like to haggle. There's Jason, the beer musketeer. He's like, what's price that? Well, what's it say on there? Yeah, but let's not worry about what that says there. Yeah. Because you've written on there in your chalk. But we can rub the chalk off and I can write what I want on there.
Hmm. Yeah, I do that a lot with the one when I go down to mine. Offers and deals, and I give him a headache, and he just, here, take the beer. Fuck off.
Go out. Go away.
Yeah. Let's just call it a tenner. What for all these beers? Yeah, don't worry about it.
And then he's got the gone out of business sign the next day because
he
fucking ruined him.
His missus is doing his books for him, and she's angry.
You bought these for 60 quid.
You keep hemorrhaging money here. Yeah. Right, okay, back to comments. James, I live pretty close to Falmouth, so go to Verdant Tap House quite a bit. The websites definitely make a decent, yeah. Oh, that would ruin me, that would, being next to the Verdant Tap House.
Verdant are fantastic. They're
yeah, that's fantastic. Cheap as well. B&M, is it B&M or own bargains that do that for like, I think it's £1 a bottle or something.
Yeah, it's that quid, isn't it?
Fantastic beer. Nice go-to. I could quite happily have 3 or 4 bottles of that as well at that price.
I missed out. I noticed we've got B&M was just opened up over here. When I go into Witherspoons, I've gone away from Punk IPA, my go-to. That's gone, and I've gone back to Devil's Backbone. Which is just it's £1 cheaper. In a was it 500ml bottle? I can't remember what it is.
Yeah, brewed
it's
by
all right.
Marston's, isn't it? I think. Is it Marston's? Yeah.
Yeah, they bought them out, didn't they? And it's all right. It's drinkable. And then I went over to B&M and they had it on in a keg for £9. They didn't have any. I thought that would have done me. Christmas Day, I would have been quite happy with that. Couple of those, I'd be quite happy with that.
For that price as well, it's not bad.
No.
Yeah, it doesn't need to be complex all the time, does it?
Sometimes you just want a beer and not think about it.
Or just a beer.
It's like this.
I'm going to grab a beer actually.
Oh, okay. Yeah, for me, I don't know how many people we got watching this. For me, it's a watered down version of Punk IPA. There was nothing in it. It's all right. So it's slightly higher in ABV than Punk IPA, but there's nothing to it. And I'll get a bit frustrated with Brewdog, to be honest.
Brewdog. Yeah.
Have you had any of those?
Yeah, this is my last one.
Oh, you were saying, didn't you? It's just.
I didn't review them. I just bought them just to knock back. I reviewed it last year when it was in a bottle. I mean, it happened last year, but I think it was just they've rebadged it. I think it was. I mean, it says Festive Vienna Lager, 4.5. I think the ABV was the same last year, but it was just labelled different.
Yeah.
Roasty amber beer or something.
I get a bit frustrated with Brewdog. I get frustrated that a lot of their beers, I don't know, Simon's mentioned this before, whether they use the same yeast, there's something
unique smell straight away. You know, you can smell a Brewdog beer
instantly.
Yeah,
well, it's Brewdog beer. Most of them are polished up to the eyeballs.
Yeah,
and it's beginning to frustrate me ever so slightly.
See, I always thought a Vienna style lager was a lot darker than that. I might be mistaken. It might look a lot darker on screen than it is here, but it just looks like a normal lager from this side. And it is really, to be fair. There's nothing festive about it.
I was a bit. We've done the video for that. It hasn't come out yet. I don't get what's Mistletoe Mafia about. What's that got to do with because the lager doesn't. There's nothing Christmassy about it.
No,
it's just a name. All they put is a Christmas name on a can of lager.
You'd expect something to be in keeping with Christmas, wouldn't you?
Same as that.
You know, the go-to sort of like cinnamon or nutmeg sort of vibes.
Yep. Something wintry, winter spice, something like that.
Yeah.
Anything. Just make it different. And
it's not different. It's just it's a perfectly drinkable lager, but
there's nothing wrong with it.
Just
nothing wrong with it particularly. It's just not. I don't know.
They like to do that though, don't they, Brewdog? They like to. For me, it's a proper roller coaster ride with Brewdog, because you have some real good highs, but you have some bloody awful lows with some of the beers that they've knocked out in the past.
Well, I absolutely love Funk X Punk. And I know it's a very Marmite beer. And it's one of those beers that you're either gonna like, don't like. There's no, it's all right.
I'll take it or leave it. It's one of them for me.
Yeah, I really like it. If I walk in there and I'm thinking, you know what, I'm gonna have something decent. I'm gonna spend £5 on a beer. I'll have that and I'll enjoy it. But some of their other stuff, I just can't be bothered with. I mean, Dead Pony Club and 5 AM the same. It might as well not even be on the shelf for me.
Yeah. I think out of them two, I used to love Dead Pony. Again, that was a beer that introduction sort of beer. Of course, you did Punk. I think that was probably the first Brewdog beer I had. Very good at the time. I have it still occasionally. I did like 5 a.m. Must admit, I did like 5 a.m. Dead Pony at the time as well. I thought that was pretty good session beer. Yeah. The lager at the time, I think this was before Kingpin. Fucking hell, what was the name of the lager? They brought that many lagers out. Is it Lager 55 or something like that?
Yeah, something like that.
This is lager. I don't know.
This is lager.
Yeah, it might have been. Yeah. So
it wasn't.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, they can't get. The Kingpin was all right, but they can't get lagers right. They've never got one right. For me, Lost lager.
Shite. Yeah, that was.
Say fucking Lost. It was horrible.
What was it Bohemian Pilsner or something like that?
Yeah. Yeah.
No, it weren't.
Water. The only one I liked was what was it called? It was
what, a lager?
Was it a lager? Can't remember what it was now. It'll come to me in a bit. See,
Coco. Have you ever had Coco Psycho?
I don't think I have had Coco Psycho. See, their dark stuff is where they excel.
Yeah, that's them.
Yeah, I quite like. I didn't dislike Zombie Cake. Zombie Cake was all right.
Zombie Cake, yeah.
I had the Christmas 10-ton truck, which was about 950,000 million %, which was before I was ready for that. I'd like to go back to that actually.
Albino Squid Assassin as well. That was another good beer that they did.
I do like some of the names are there.
They did a barrel aged version of it.
Yeah, I remember that.
Really good stuff.
I need to get over to Brewdog in Southampton actually, because I haven't been over there in a couple of years.
Hard to find though, isn't it? It's fucking.
Oh fuck me! Yeah, it's in the middle of nowhere. It's in the middle of
ridiculous location. Yeah.
You might get stabbed and murdered if you try to find the place.
Yeah, we were. Mrs. got it up on her phone, and it was like, I think we were in the centre, and it was. Is it above Bar or we were somewhere around
above Bar Street?
Yeah, and it was like, it was fucking miles away, fucking round here, round there, round. Fucking weird setup.
Well, Wanda bought me a voucher. I think it was for my birthday or for Christmas to do the flights, the 4 flights, and the cheese board. So we went off this. I think it was on Saturday. Get off the train. I thought we'll go by train so I can have a drink. I was like, "Where's this?" So I get the phone out. Yeah, like, oh, fucking hell, it's miles. And it was like, I said, it can't be round here. We're just going into. Oh no, there's car park. I know it is. What the fuck?
Yeah.
What's happening?
That's got to be one of the worst locations Brewdog have got.
I don't get it.
In a city like Southampton, you'd think there'd be a
big city,
little bit more central.
Yep. Well, anything's more central than that. You can stick it anywhere because it's literally in a car park. Yeah.
I'm surprised there ain't one in Pompey.
I think they've looked at it. I don't know. I don't know why there isn't. To be honest, because I think it would do fucking blinding money in Pompey.
Well, yes, somewhere central. They do all right, wouldn't it? It's like round sort of like Gunwharf around there.
Yeah, Gunwharf, it would fucking take off. It would be. monster in Gunwharf.
Because you got the footfall straight away, haven't you?
Yeah, absolutely. There's people flying in there. They
It's the old spinnaker, isn't it?
Fucking rubbish in Gunwharf. It's rubbish.
Well, yeah, because it's on your doorstep though.
Oh, it's all posh twats. Yeah, oh, fuck off.
Oh no, I've delivered there a few times, many times. It ain't that posh, mate, because there's a Burger King there.
The best one is Wanda. She's not here. The Port Solent.
Port Solent, right?
Right. So that was before Gunwharf. Before Gunwharf came along, Port Solent was the place to be in the surrounding area. So it's all yachts and all this shit. Right, all very hoity-toity people. Obviously, I'm upper class. So we were about, I think it was 2 years ago. I'm in the middle of going through a hellacious divorce. I'm a mess, right? And we went up there for should we go to the Christmas market? I'm like, no, I don't want to go to the Christmas market, really. Oh, well, come on, it'd be fun. It fucking won't, will it? I'm not in the mood. Won't be. I'm just going to lose my fucking temper. So we go up there. I can't park. You got all these bastards walking around. I'm like, right. So we're walking around. So me and Wanda. Wanda doesn't say a boo to a goose. I've got the temperament of a fucking rattlesnake. So we're walking around. And we come up to this stall thing, and there's a big fucking sausage thing. And I'm like, what's that in? So it's biltong. I went, said it looks like an antelope's cock. And this woman next to me goes like that.
Ew.
Ew. I went, what? She went, pardon? I said, you heard. It looks like an antelope's cock. So, Philip. He said,
yeah, cock. Yeah.
Said, fuck off.
Yeah, that's why I love going to Waitrose.
Brilliant, isn't it?
I just love seeing the people in there. You can just, oh, darling.
What's he doing in here?
I say, I've got this ongoing thing with me missus. We'll be driving in there. We're just about to get in the car park, and it's guess how many Range Rovers are in there.
Yeah.
I'll say a number. She'll say a number. And guaranteed minimum there's 2 in there. He's just a fucking magnet for and you can just see him walking around.
Waitrose, keep
Miles, go and get me some smoked salmon, darling.
How much is it? It's only £10. Oh, fuck me, well, that's expensive.
Oh yeah, fill the trolley, darling. Fill the trolley. Yeah.
I'm the same. I can't go anywhere. We walk in places. Wanda's like, don't say anything. And I've got a new thing now. Right, this is absolutely genuine. So me and my friend Paul, we speak every day, and we're both the same, do the same job, and we speak on the phone for fucking half an hour every morning as we're driving along. And I'm fucking swearing like a trooper. Fucking arsehole, fucking indicators, everything. And he started doing this to me. Ah! I'm like, what's that? He said, that's what I do instead of swearing. Right? I'm like, I like the idea of that. So I've adopted that into my everyday life. So
I just wind the window down now and go.
That's even better.
It's even better when you're in a lorry.
Well, I was sitting. We were used to have.
Oh, you son of a bitch! Yeah.
But I stood in home bar and B&M looking at Christmas presents last week, and some fuckers come and stood right in front of me. Wanda's looked at me, and I've just gone in his ear hole.
Oh yeah.
And she just walked off.
Listen,
the gun thing's brilliant. It's brilliant.
Yeah, love it.
What you want to do is get a toy one. Get a toy one and hang it out the window.
Oh, yeah. Especially if I'm in and around London, that'll go down really well, wouldn't it? Fucking hell. I'd one today, some Flash Harry tailgating me. He's in a 69 plate Audi A5.
Right.
You know, light fucking pedal. I'm thinking I'm in a works wagon, mate. It makes no odds to me if you want to get in the back of me.
Yep.
But he kept pushing and pushing and pushing. In the end, he took his chances. Going over a bloody zebra crossing. Luckily, no one was coming by, and then he slowed down, and he's doing all this. Fuck off!
Out, come on, out you get.
And then it's the, fucking midlife crisis. Off he goes.
Hey, mate, I'm in a commercial vehicle, mate. You want to have a row with me?
You've got the sports car, I haven't, mate. I can't do that. I can't just do that. But
crack on, because what I'll do is I'll just drive into you.
He just kept pushing and pushing. I'm thinking, I'm not going to fucking speed up, mate. I'm in a 30 zone. I'm not just going to, because you're late for a fucking meeting or whatever.
There's some fucking dickheads on the road. I'm one of them, but it's not fair.
Well. Anyway, comments. Cheshire Home Brew.
B&M Bargain.
Yeah, B&M. Hey. Chris Butcher and friends. How you doing, Chris? Hope you're well, mate.
I've only come across Chris sort of quite recently, and then he put the lovely video. I don't know if you saw it, Dean, where he was
you messaged me, didn't you? And yeah.
He's a top man. I was watching his live stream before I came on air with you. Lovely bloke, and what I like, salt of the earth.
Yeah, salt of the earth guy. What you see is what you get. No fucking about.
His missus reminds me of Wanda.
What with? Because she comes on, doesn't she? And
yeah. Hasn't got a clue what Chris is on about. Which was it's like sitting with that fucking idiot.
Don't know the name of the channel.
No, don't even know the name of a fucking channel.
Criminal.
And Chris the Butcher went like that to me today because he's a fan of the Wild Hearts. So to me, the man is a fan. He's a legend.
There you go. No, good community spirited sort of guy though he is.
I came across Chris through actually watching JB's thing, Northern Summoner.
I think I found him through Jonathan. Yeah,
and I've only been watching JB for about not his reviews, but his live stuff on a Saturday for about 6 weeks. It was I'll tell you when it was when Scum was beat 9-0.
You took the piss out of him, yeah.
And then next day he went live. Yeah. I saw it come up live and thought I'm having some of that.
Yeah.
And then I think Chris joined in with that, and he's joined in a couple of times.
Good for a bit of banter though.
Oh, well, you know, I like Jonathan. He's a lovely, lovely guy.
Yeah, he's again another down to earth sort of guy.
It's not his fault. He's a scummer. I mean, he might grow out of it at some point.
I'm sure he's got a lot to say about your.
Oh, he loves me.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I felt. What's what I genuinely when we've had the conversation off air about other bits and pieces, but the part of this I really like is you find people that you can have a laugh with, a banter. I mean, the people you never meet in your whole fucking life, and have a giggle, and make friends, arrange to meet up. I just think it's fantastic. Do you know what? When I started May, I think April, May, I started this.
Yeah,
I didn't think I'd fucking get anywhere.
You're doing really well, though. You're doing really well. Well, you're over 200 now, aren't you?
206, 207.
206, and you get the views as well, mate, which matters. It's all well and good. It's all well and good having X amount of subscribers on your bloody homepage, but if you haven't got them views, that doesn't mean jack shit, really. When you think about it, the bigger picture, them subscribers, if they're not tuning into you, what's the point? Just a number, isn't it? That interaction, I think.
It always baffles me, sorry. And Chris made a point earlier about someone. I won't mention who it is, but he made a comment about
when Boris, was it?
No. Don't like Boris. Boris is right. About when you comment on someone's either live feed or their video, and they don't like you respond back, or
I'm a bit lazy sometimes.
Yeah, but Linda, you're busy, right? But then if you do a live video, then you pull the comments up and things like that. Right?
Yeah. I'll try and keep on top of them.
Yeah. I try and respond. If someone makes a comment on one of my videos,
I will
take the time to respond.
Yeah.
And I think I'm doing it. They might wear off in if I'm still doing this a year from now, they might wear off a little bit. But if someone takes the time to respond to a video, I'm lucky in the job I do. I can do that. You're not so lucky in the job you do, where you're time constricted to do your bits of your stuff. You know, so I'm lucky. It flashes up on my phone. So and so's made a comment. Okay, read the comment. Dink, like, and respond. I'm lucky I can do that. Not everybody is in that position.
No, I mean, I'm very, very grateful that people take the time to watch me and leave a comment.
The criticism wasn't of you.
No. It's like I see something pop up earlier on with Chris being live and stuff, but I had things to do. I had to get food cooked.
Yeah.
Get all this ready up and running.
I think it's the first time I'm lucky, unlucky. Depends which way you look at it. Wanda's gone out on her Christmas do, so I've got an evening to kill. So I'll take her off to wherever she's going. I'm back. Chris went live just as I was taking her. I thought, I've got a mental note. I've not watched any of his lives. I don't believe. So I'm off. Come back. Hello, mate. And a little bit of interaction. And I like that. I like live interaction. I think it's fucking brilliant.
No, live stuff is good. It's raw for me. That's how I see it. It's raw. There's no. We've got nothing in front of us, have we? It's just whatever comes out of our mouths. There might be a bit of dead air, you know, a brief pause where either you or me are thinking of something to sort of like kickstart the conversation again. But this is what it is. I
still get the nervous tummy of coming on.
Oh yeah, I do. I still do. I mean, I said to you before I did the piss up thing, I was nervous about it.
Yep.
I don't know, just silly things like that sort of get in the way of things, because I had a really good time. It was fantastic, but driving down there, nerves. It's weird.
Life's a weird thing, though, mate. Isn't it? It's
Oh yeah.
And nobody can legislate for your own feelings. It's quite funny. I've been through a lot in the last 3 years, and when people used to say to me, mental health, I was the first one to say, "Oh, fuck off." I don't agree with any of that. Just fucking get a grip.
Yeah.
Fucking get on with your life.
Namby-pamby snowflake sort of.
Yeah. And I'm genuinely, I mean, you know, I'm very blunt. that was my outlook on it. Was what the fuck are you going on about? But with everything that I've been through, I get it. Do you know what? Nobody has been lower than I've been. I went for this is as true as I sit here. I used to do running. I used to run a lot. I did the Brighton Marathon back in April. When Wanda met me, that woman has saved my life. Without her, I'm not here. Not here. And I remember going for a run one day. I got out to the end of the Eastern Road in Portsmouth. There's loads of cars going by. I stopped dead, and I wanted to throw myself in front of all the cars. I just had enough. And it happened about 3 or 4 times on the same run, so on the same route and back again. And I didn't tell Wanda till about 4 or 5 months later, and she's like, "What? That's what you were thinking?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "I'm not too ashamed to say that." And I would have been, because I was never that open. I was a closed book of a person, and it's fucking hard, you know. So there are people out there.
Yeah, it's that. I think we're funny. I mean, we moan about women, don't we? But I think males are a funny old breed, because you've got
males don't want to. Yeah,
you've got that macho, haven't you?
Yeah,
you've got that.
Women will tell you fucking everything. You're right. Yeah, I'm right. As a man, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, fine, nothing wrong with me. Yeah.
Fine,
Yeah, stick the old chest out, peacock it all and all that, you know.
I had a phone call today. My nan's 105. I told you that.
Yeah.
I get a phone call this morning. Your nan's been taken home into hospital today. So they live in Droitwich. I'm like, okay, do you need me to come? No. We don't really know, but I'm like, well, you let me know, and I'll be there. I've got all sorts going on this weekend, but I'm coming. No, it's absolutely fine. But a couple of years ago, it'd be like that.
Yeah.
So she could go any minute. I don't know.
Yeah, time's important.
Time is important. And I think we waste. I lost both of my mum and dad. I lost my mum. She was 58. My dad was 61. Both to cancer.
No age.
No age. And so I have an appreciation of time, and to fit as much in. I was married for. I wasn't actually married for that long. I've been in a relationship for about 10 years. I was married for 2. It fell apart. We did nothing. I've been with Wanda for, I can never remember, 3 or 4 years.
You're always doing stuff, though.
Yeah, and it's important.
Off on little adventures and stuff.
Yeah, and she's never done it as well. And so the
excitement's still there.
We're living our lives to, when she sees, I don't know if I told you, did I tell you what I got for Christmas?
You might have mentioned a little bit, or you said you had an idea at the time.
Yeah, so it's like Christmas. Didn't know what to get her, and I'm more excited. You know what? I've done it as a video. I've sort of so for her Christmas present. I'm going to put it on YouTube. It'll be as a private thing, so no one will ever see it. On our channel. So on Christmas Day, I'm going to stick the thing on, the telly on, and let it play, and it'll tell her what her Christmas present is, and I'll film the whole thing. And she'll just love it. She's lovely. Yeah, she's good as gold.
You piss and moan about her, but you know, mate.
Me. I mean,
yeah, but that's just part and parcel of it, though, isn't it? That's the beauty of it.
Well, do you know what, Dean? We've said this. I've said it. I don't have a channel without Wanda, because do you know what? I sat and recorded myself today, trying to get across what her present is, and I'm static. I've got nothing, right? But with her, because she's fucking mental, It's I've. I mean, the stuff that genuinely comes out of that woman's mouth. I don't know if you've seen it. Oh, it might be on here. So she just it's amazing. So I gets up this morning and she says to me, where is it? Let me find it. She said, I had to put my hat on in the night. I was cold. Oh, right. So I get up and this is what I'm greeted with.
Magic. Absolute magic. But you're like, all right, okay, yeah.
Thanks, Sam. Don't fucking sleeping with Noddy.
Oh dear me. Okay.
I'm gonna go and grab a beer.
Yeah, go for it. Go for it. I'll read the comments when you come back. So then, whoever's watching, I think we've got 4 viewers at the moment. What's everybody drinking? Are you drinking anything on this cold and damp Friday evening? Yeah, £5 for 4 in Morrison's. It's all right. No great shakes. I've seen her buy 2 cans of that, to be honest, for £2 a pop. A lot more going on with that.
Boiling. Come back. So back.
Okay.
Back.
Comments from our mate Chris. Innocent gun, okay.
And I've got this one, which is from where the fucking brewery is. Crossing across the Rubicon.
Oh, Scottish brewery. Williams. Is it Williams?
Yes.
Yeah.
Both in Morrison's.
Oh, cheers, Chris. Thanks.
Dean don't need any more. He's got 1,000, fucker. Oh, it's brilliant. He doesn't do it very often, but it does make me chuckle. I'll tell you what I've seen this week, Dean.
Go on.
Is Rob John. Has he not posted anything? Has he given up?
I don't know, actually. I'll have to get up 2 ticks.
He's given, because the last 2 he's done has been fucking.
I'll have a look and give you my best shot.
Best shot. Give him a best.
Double thumbs up. And another double thumbs up.
I'm getting, hang on a minute, what am I getting? Just have a look.
Yeah. Yeah. Guava, vanilla bean.
Hello, you guys like that?
Pine tree.
Guava, pine,
honey.
yeah.
You're not reading. You're not reading, are you?
You've got that from doing that.
Yeah.
Brilliant, mate.
Proper charlatan, that is.
I do like Wolfie though. Wolfie Sex Hour. I need him on my channel.
Freaking... Don't spill it, Wolfie. Don't spill it. Don't spill it.
It's funny he goes like that. Did you see the one where he does that?
Oh,
the head. The fucking head.
2 fingers of head, and he's like that, innit?
I was in tears.
Yeah, he's If you just like to have a laugh, then watch his videos. That's
Trouble
what
is, I can't watch them without fucking giggling.
Let's have a look. No, he ain't done anything for a week.
Yeah, he's given up. He's fucking hung himself.
Mr. Shipman.
He is fucking Harold Shipman, isn't it? He is.
I'm back again. This time we're doing
a
16 ounce.
Bless him. He's funny. He's a funny chap.
Did he ever reply to the message you sent him?
No. I don't even think he's active anymore on there. Thomas, just drinking homebrew stout. Cool.
What sort of homebrew stout is it, Tom? Bottle of Brewdog zombie cake.
Zombie cake.
Can't get zombie cake's all right.
Yeah.
I didn't dislike that.
Yeah. Middle sort of. Again, I think they've played about with that sort of type of beer on different variations. They did one years and years ago called Alice Porter, which wasn't too bad. A one-off seasonal beer.
Yeah.
But again, I think dark stuff for them, all right. And the IVA, the IVA would be the better.
Fucking up and down.
It's all over the place, isn't it? Yeah, it's all over.
The trouble is, though, Brewdog are so big. I don't think they can keep up with themselves. I think they've just. They're almost
a modern Marston's.
They're almost macro, aren't they? Because they're everything.
Oh, they are. Yeah,
I actually pumped shares into them last year, the year before. I took out one of their punk equity for punks, and I regret it now because I
weren't you toying with the idea of doing their box?
I am. I'm still doing that. I'm still
10 quid for 3 beers, isn't it, or something?
I want to get next month out of the way. Obviously, with what's going on with my son, see where my
Cheers, Chris, mate. All the best, mate.
Yeah, pal. See where my money goes, but that's one of what I'm looking at.
No, yeah, I think just get all this Christmas shit out of the way, and maybe get Jan out of the way, and I need
to get January the 31st out of the way, which is critical for me. Once that happens, I know where I stand financially.
Yeah.
And then I can sort of make a decision on.
That's what I'm going to do, like with Michaela or something like that. Going back to something like that.
I looked at Michaela. I've looked at Brewdog.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
I looked at Michaela. I've looked at Brewdog. Beer 52 are done.
Ran out of steam with that a long while ago now.
Yeah. So, I'm looking at different options, really.
Yeah, there's quite a bit out there. I mean, Honest Brew do something where I haven't quite. I should have read a little bit more into it, but I think you bank. You can bank whatever you like each month, and then when you're at a limit where you want to cash it in,
okay,
you go onto their website and buy and select your beers, and then it tallies up into the basket, but the money's already there, sort of thing. And you get a little bit of money knocked off, and I think you get free delivery as well.
I've got to be honest.
They've got good bloody range in there, really.
Yeah,
up to date, current.
Yeah.
Current. It's almost impossible to keep up with the flow of new releases.
You'd hate to be a fucking beer retailer, wouldn't you? It'd be horrendous.
It must be a fucking headache though, when you've got like almost, for me, like Cloudwater spring to mind, where it's like, are they releasing a beer on a daily basis here?
It's constant, isn't it?
It's mental.
Constant.
It's absolutely mental.
Their processes must be fucking flying.
It's the constant thinking.
Yep.
The brew, the label, the name, all them little things like that. You've got to keep reinventing yourself constantly, haven't you?
Wanda, I've said this before. Wanda has actually said to me about brewing a beer. I don't know if she understands the complexities of beer. And I tried to talk into another shed the other day. I said, look, if we get another shed, I said we could or just
build onto it slowly, mate.
I mean, the garden ain't big enough. It's just ridiculous. We took the kids ice skating Sunday, Archie and Leah, and they had a 6x4 shed. And I said, I could have that. She said, what's that for? I said, well, I don't, like the cam wall. She's like, yeah. I said, we could have all around the shed in there. She's like, yeah. I said, all we could have is like a little brew shed. She went, no. I went, oh, all right, then. That's no fun, is it? But if I move to a bigger house, I could have a bigger shed.
Yeah. Possibilities. Yeah. I tend to find if I find myself in a brewdog bar, it's the guest beers that I'm eyeing up, just to see if they've got anything exciting guest beer wise.
It's not that. What I find weird is you go to the brewdog, and what I've said to you, my go-to beer has always been Punk IPA because it's the most accessible, and I can only get 8 cans for £9. Is it the best beer out there? No, not by a fucking monkey's fuck. And I said to you the other week. Yeah. But you go to the brewdog bar, it's probably £5 a pint. I go up to Witherspoons, it's £3.49. I don't get it. I just don't understand.
I don't. Yeah, obviously volumes come into play there.
Mm-hmm.
So they're obviously, they've got to buy X amount to get it for that price.
Yep.
And I get that because
Witherspoons
up and down the bloody breadth of the country. So they probably haven't got a problem with that. But yeah, when you think it's not just that though, is it? It's other things where you'll see something that's made by somebody in their own shop or whatever for X amount, and then you'll go somewhere else, a third party company, and it's like £2 or £3 per unit cheaper. And it
doesn't make any. It just fucks my brain up because I can't understand how someone else can sell something cheaper than at source.
Yeah, but because that's what it is, isn't it? It's source.
Yeah, it's their product, but someone's under. They're selling it for £1, at least £1.50 a pint cheaper. I don't get it.
No.
And I haven't got a brewdog here, so if I want to go for a brewdog bar, I have to go over drive, so I can't have a beer, or I get the train, so it's going to cost me to get there, and then pay over the odds to something I can walk for 3 minutes at the road and have something.
Yeah,
it just baffles me. And they've got something else in there now. They've got Clockwork Tangerine in.
Clockwork Tangerine. That's all right.
No.
Didn't like it?
No.
I thought that was all right.
I had that the other night.
it's not going to set the world on fire. But they don't seem to do that anymore now, though, do they? They're not known for their fuss beers anymore.
Too big now.
Too big.
As a craft unit.
Yeah.
Probably one of the original craft units out of Great Britain. They're too big. I know Simon had this rant about them about 18 months ago. Too big. It's all about the money.
Yeah. It's a shame, really.
Oh, it is, because you look how much punk IPAs changed over the years. It was hazy.
Hazy.
It was about 0.4, 0.5% higher.
Yeah.
It was a stonking IPA. And
now it's a game changer back then, wasn't it?
It's polished off to its tits. It's fucking what was it, 5.6% now? It was about 6.5%.
It's still got a nice little bit of kick to it, but
I drink. You're talking to the bloke that drinks probably more punk IPA than I drink anything.
Yeah.
But I don't disguise the fact it's a completely different fucking drink. I drink it because I can pop up the road.
It's just there, yeah.
I can go around there and get 8 cans for £6, 8 cans for £9. So
I was a bit like that with Elvis juice in the summer. I went through a little bit of an obsession with that, and that was very welcoming in that nice hot weather that we got. A 4-pack of that.
Elvis juice is a fucking not a massive fan of overly grapefruity beer, but
bang on, isn't it? Yeah. It's like that Thornbridge, the Halcyon pink grapefruit. Fucking way, yeah.
Elvis juice on steroids.
Yeah. Good bloody can size as well.
Yeah, 440. Thank you.
440. None of this 330 bloody last 5 seconds shit.
I got into I had to leave the group in the end. Going back to social media that we had before we came on air. There was a post from Wanda Beyond. 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Good evening. You right? Yeah. A post from Wanda Beyond. Jesus Christ, you look cold. Why have you got a knife in your bag? Well, Wanda's sister just turned up with a knife in her bag, and I'm not quite sure why.
Never be too careful.
Oh, you can't be too careful around here, that's for sure. Wanda Beyond Brewing. So they've got these bloody 250ml cans.
Yeah.
And I'm not having any of that. I'm sorry, I can't. We've had this as a taster. So they put on there this fucking whatever it was. And I'd actually quite like to try their 15% stout. Or whatever it is.
I mean, it's a business, but 250.
I'm not paying £5 for a 250ml can. So I put on there along the lines of that, and someone had to go at me. So I got into a bit of a rant about it, and it just, in the end, I had to leave the group because it was annoying me. But there's more for us. Well, you go and fucking drink it then, because 250ml, that's not a drink. It's not.
Yeah. It don't matter. It don't matter if they jack the ABV up. I mean, you imagine. I mean, it's getting. I don't know. There might be mixed sort of signals out there at the moment on social media about the measurements. But do you think their saving grace is, well, it's IABV, that's why. You imagine the backlash if they were bringing out a 7% IPA in a 250ml can.
Okay.
You'd hit the fucking roof, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I can understand that. We go back to Neon Raptor. That was just released.
440.
440.
Yeah. Big, what was that, 14% MP?
14. Yep.
Yeah. So there you go. You've got the ABV. You've got the volume. Okay, it's going to
I
be.
don't know what the price. Obviously, I don't know what the price is. I've not looked at the price, but
I would know. Let's say a minimum £7.
Yeah, you can say
I'd pay
£7,
I'd pay £7 plus for a 440 of that ABV.
Yep.
250. I just it's like toy beers.
Quiet.
And it's like toy beers.
They're toy beers. That's exactly what they are. They're fucking toys.
You have to do a selfie from a distance with it, so it looks like a big can.
Try and make it look massive.
Yeah. I need to get another beer. 2 ticks.
You guys all right? Yeah. She's out gallivanting. I'm out gallivanting tomorrow. It's nice to see you both. That's good. I'm glad you got you made.
She messaged me today. She was like, "Are you coming down this weekend?" I was like, "I messaged you like 2 days ago talking about coming down."
You're in Archie's room.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's just trying to message me. I've told her I can't message back on this bloody thing, but no, she doesn't listen. What you got? What have we got? Oh, fuck. I've got to go now, Dean. Sorry.
The Amityville Horror.
Are you actually drinking that?
No, I'm not actually drinking it. It's going back in the cupboard.
Fuck off. I think she's taking the stuff upstairs, mate. You all right?
Yeah, thank
Yeah.
you. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Don't worry about that.
Lovely and Pete. No, you've been drunk. Come on, fucking check. Come on. What have we got now? Fucking Foster's. Wine?
Yeah, I'm going to have some wine, mate. Oh, look, Pinky. Yes, I did a bit of cooking. Just what's left over, that's all.
I've never, I've tried to get into wine. I've tried many times. It just doesn't do anything for me.
Nah, don't for me. I used to like it. The father-in-law got me into it. All these big fruity red wines, and I liked them back then, but don't agree with it now. Just use it for cooking.
White wine I can't get on with. I can tolerate a red wine. It's I don't know.
Vinegar.
Are you working tomorrow?
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Yeah, for myself tomorrow though, luckily. Right, okay, let's just catch up with the comments. There's been a few come in since then. So Matt. Okay. Yeah, I've heard some really, really good things about that thingy. I know Peter, he subscribes to it. Speaks very highly of it. And some excellent beers as well.
I think the only Michela beer I've done was the one with Wanger.
You guys should do a live review. Beer of the year, West Coast, New England IPA, dippers, stout, etc. Yeah, maybe it's something we could
Hang on.
come together on. Just beers in them categories for the years.
Well, James, expand on that. Is that Dean's ones and mine? So we picked different ones, or do we pick the same? Because I'm up for that. It's a great idea.
Yeah. Well, I think it'd be your favourites and my favourites, and then
Yeah,
we
exactly. Yeah.
chat away
Well,
with it.
what I do is I just pop off down to Stagger Any Good and pick everything out of their fucking cabinet. I don't think they're doing New England IPA though.
Reptile Dysfunction, isn't it? Is that hazy IPA, isn't it? I don't. Maybe not New England, but
No, that's not a NEPA. No.
it's got oats in it though, hasn't it? Because it is
Yeah,
a
a lot of their stuff has oats in. Yeah, a lot of their stuff has oats in. West Coast. Yeah, West Coast is a toughie. I've not done. To be fair, on the channel, I've not done that many West Coast IPAs.
Was that
I don't think I've done any.
Magic Rock beer in the supermarket? Was that a West Coast? You know, in that new wave of beers that come out. Luminance, was it? Was that a West Coast beer?
I haven't done that. I have had Luminance, and I do like Luminance.
Maybe no. I think that's New England.
There are very few. Dance Juice. No, that's New England.
Yeah, that's New England. There are some around.
That's worth a go, actually. West Coast. I know I can put to that comment. I know my answer to two of them. The West Coast and the New England. I probably struggle on.
Vocation Magic Rock.
That's not.
It was in West Coast. Hang Loose.
Was that Luminance?
No, Hang Loose. Vocation.
Hang Loose. I have had Hang Loose. I haven't done it on the channel.
Yeah, that was West
in the shed.
A beer that my good friend Christoph sent in to me, the Brew York Serial Killer.
Okay.
Thornbridge, California Sun. Gypsy Hill and Fierce Beer. Baffales, Lansdowne, West Coast.
I'll tell you what. Wanda. I'm just taking a sip of this one. I don't know what IBUs are in that. She would like that. That's really, really nice, but extremely bitter. It's lingering on the palate. Very nice. That's Drygate Brewery. That one.
Drygate. Yeah.
James, we'll have a look at that. Let me make a note of that. I haven't got a pen. Because that's an interesting beer of the year for different styles.
Well, we just do all the styles that we drink.
Well, it's everything.
Just lager, pills. Just come up with a good solid recommendations.
Yep.
Else.
What beers? I mean, you've done fucking hundreds this year. What would you recommend?
Well, I mean, you've got to have your common sense head on, haven't you? When you say that, it's no good. Saying.
I think you've also got go with things that are readily available.
Yeah. So straight away, you're thinking supermarket beers. I mean, that's a good shout.
That's a fantastic beer. It is fantastic.
It's definitely in there. Newer World's in there. Cloudwater,
Blue Dog Cloudwater. The stout. You've got to have Vocations. Is it Vocation the Breakfast Club stout?
Breakfast Waffle Club or what? Yeah. That was very good. There's been so many actually this year with the two waves of beers that we got from Tesco.
The stout. You probably have to break this down into two different things. I think you would have to break this down to
stout. An Imperial.
No, I think you'd have to break it down to supermarket and non-supermarket, because for the stout for me, the best stout I've had out of a supermarket this year is the Wildebeest.
Yeah.
Nothing touches that. It's fantastic.
Yeah, I have to agree with you on that one.
I think you'd have to do two different things with this.
But the only downside to the Wildebeest is it was short-lived.
Yes.
All the other stouts are there still.
Yeah, you can get hold of.
Yeah. Not forgetting the rebrew. London. Big Milk Stout or whatever.
Big Milk Stout.
Yeah.
The rebrew did all right, actually.
Yeah.
Did you do that?
Yeah, no, I didn't review it. I didn't review it. I didn't review that. No, I just had it.
What did you think of that?
I thought it was all right.
Yeah, I thought it was all right.
Yeah. Miles better than the original version.
The first one was horrible. I think Dean's died. Hello, Dean. Yeah, so going back to, I don't know if Dean will be back in a minute, James. We'll have a look at that because I like the concept of beers of the year. I don't know if you looked at Wanda Beer Wonder. We've got behind us in the shed. We've got the top fives of what we've had this year. Wanda obviously doesn't like beers, but there's stuff on there that she does like. Have a look out for when it comes out, probably Christmas time. This one, Cocodocus from Staggeringly Good as a chocolate milk stout is fantastic. But we might do a best of Christmas stuff and a best of not Christmas stuff. Sorry, best of supermarket and non-supermarket beers. We'll see where we go with that. But yeah, it's a fantastic idea. I'll wait for Dean to come back. I don't know where he's gone. Maybe his laptop's died. What are you guys drinking? Let's see if I can see any of the comments. Michaela, yes, you are paying a bit more than other clubs, but man, you get the quality and it blows every other club away. To be fair, with Michaela, I've not had a lot of Michaela. I've had I did one where Wanda wasn't here and I had to go through the motions to sort things out, which was the hair in the mailbox, which was a pretty decent beer, to be fair. Really enjoyed that. So I might have a look at the Michaela. I was on Beer 52, but I had the thing with Dean. I said to Dean that I got fed up of being sent beers that I didn't particularly want to look at or review. Being new to reviewing stuff with the lovely Wanda, I wanted to try different things, but was being sent stuff I didn't want to do. So I mastered my own destiny. So we started looking for other things. So I cancelled Beer 52 and want to go into something slightly different. I don't know if he's coming back. Let's have a look. Just in the comment from Paul's beer reviews. Evening, Paul. I can't pull the things up because there he comes.
Battery went.
Hey.
Yeah, the old battery went on the laptop. It's getting old.
I don't think I came across like a complete bell end, but I might have done.
Where are we up to? I'm guessing you're reading the comments out, yeah?
Yeah, I got down to I read the one from Matt about Michaela. Michaela, yes, you are paying a bit more, but yeah, the bits and pieces. And then I saw Paul's beer reviews. Oi, oi, how we doing?
Oi, yeah. Okay. Hey up, Paul. Hope you're doing well, mate.
So I can't see the
Vanessa
comments on
Kitty.
here, but I've got it on my iPad on the YouTube, guys. I can see what's going there.
Vanessa Kitty, hi. What kind of wine? Balsamico. Waitrose is not for me. Oh yeah. I don't. I've got some really, really good beers in the cupboard, but I don't want to just sort of like open them for the sake of it. You know what I mean? They've got a review written all over them, so I don't want to go down that road.
Paul, we're not worthy, mate. We're not worthy of these beers.
Fuck off. I've got a quarter of a can of OJ left. I might go back to that actually.
He doesn't want to open them, Paul. Fucking.
No,
He
not
used to be
doing
our
it.
friend, Paul. Don't worry about him.
Yeah, I mean, beer in wine barrels is kind of all right, but I think wine on its own, it's not for me anymore.
I'm gonna buy. I am gonna buy a couple of the Fuller's Imperial Stouts. I'll have one Christmas Day. I've got said earlier, I've got this one for Christmas Day.
That'll be nice.
That's my treat to myself. And I'm going to age one of the Fullers, I think.
Yeah.
Categories are, The trouble is, it's.
Well, we both like a lager.
Yeah.
We both
like for a lager.
We both like a dipper.
Yeah. A stout.
And then a stout.
Yeah. I'm easy with that. And what we should do, we should go for an IPA, right? So an IPA can incorporate a West Coast or a New England.
Yeah, in between jobber.
So you got the broad horizon in there. So we go for a lager, some sort of IPA, and a stout.
Yeah. No, going for that. Yeah, another good shout on that one. That was from when I did it. It was bloody fantastic for the price, cheap as well. Yeah, Vocation and Loose.
I've had that.
West Coast.
That's in the shed. I've never actually done that on the channel. But it's another one, £3 a tin. Oh, come on.
Huh.
The trouble is with the problem with Vocation beers, and I don't know about you, is you open the tin and you're never sure what you're going to get.
What quality wise?
Love and Hate is a phenomenal beer.
Yeah,
I've had some that are fucking shocking.
I've never had a bad one, and admittedly, I've slowed down a little bit on that, but during the beginning of this year, I proper steamrolled that beer, and never had a bad can. It was like a weekly beer for me. If the missus did an online shop from Tesco, then I'd say to her, put a couple of cans of Love and Hate into the shopping. Just a decent. Never had a bad one. So, but I know a few other people out there is again ups and downs with it, oxidized and been awful.
The beer I've actually gone back to. It's a bit of a staple really over the last few weeks. Is what's the other one they do?
What Vocation?
Yeah.
Pride and Joy.
Life and Death.
Life and Death.
Yeah.
Life and Death. I haven't had that for a long while.
No, not Life and Death. No, not that one. The other one. Oh, no.
Life and Death, Pride and Joy.
Yeah.
Uh,
It might be Life and Death, actually.
Yellow
The
Writing.
green writing.
Green Writing. Yeah, it might be Life and Death.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I haven't had that for ages.
Yeah, that's all right. 3 for a £5.
They bought a bread pudding one out, haven't they?
So the one I want to get hold of, and I don't know if they brew it. So I'm trying to get Wanda to do a beer review at our wedding.
Right.
Right. And Vocation do a beer that would interest me, but I don't know if it would be available at the time.
Ah, Mr. and Mrs.
Correct.
Yeah. Oh. I know it's available now, isn't it? So you might have to. But I think it is. I've seen it about.
But it'll probably be out of date before then, won't it?
Yeah, it'd be past its best, wouldn't it? By the time you tie the knot, and then it'll be a crap beer review, won't it?
I mean, I've never had Mr. and Mrs., but the name.
Yeah, well,
because of the
it's
sentiment
fitting.
behind it.
Yeah, it's fitting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't. Yeah, I'd like to think it'd be way past its best.
Oh, it would be. I'd have to get it this time next year if I can.
Yeah, yeah. If they do it again, then you'll be all right. That'd be a pretty good shoe-in, wouldn't it? If they do rebrew it again.
Yeah, she's up for that. It just means me taking my fucking tripod and everything.
Proper dedication, that is.
Well, that'd be a laugh, wouldn't it?
Matt. Port, yeah, port and cheese. Oh,
I do like a port with cheese.
Yeah,
and crackers. Do love them. Crackers are great.
What about porters in beers of the year?
The trouble is, there's not when you look at porters, there's not a massive difference between them and stouts. I mean, if anyone can ever tell you the difference between a porter and a stout, they're a liar.
It's normally. I mean, depending on what the ABV is of the stout that you're putting up against on a porter. What I've found with this is a proper standout porter for me is the Fuller's London Porter.
Yep.
I forget off the top of my head what the ABV is, but let's just say for argument's sake, it's around the 5.5s.
Yep.
Comparing that to another Fuller's beer, which is their Black Cab Stout, which is about 4.5%, which is fucking thin compared to the porter.
Yeah.
Now, normally, traditionally, a porter is that little bit thinner on body than a stout, but it's the other way around with them two in question.
Okay.
Not all stouts and porters from the same brewery.
No.
Like that, but yeah, that one.
They all depend on where they're brewed from and the type of beer they are.
Yeah.
Don't they? That's why the definition of a stout and a porter is paper thin.
Oh, there's not a great deal in it. Probably more roasted malts in a stout than a porter.
Mm-hmm.
That's not to say you're not going to get a roasty forward porter though, because I've had a few in my time. But yeah, London Porter from Fuller's. That's a standout, solid, good, decent.
So if you were looking at your stout of the year, where would you go? I think the Northern Monk one, Dark Wild City.
Yeah, but again, it's like a one-off beer, isn't it? Fantastic drinking experience. I mean, I had a few really, really good stouts at the bottle share.
Right.
Um,
Did you do any reviews there?
yeah. We all took our SD cards and we did a few reviews each.
Okay.
I took a can of Priory and Evil Twin Bible Belt aged can of that. We did that. That was very good. I did a bottle of the brewery Autumn Maple Imperial Stout. That was very good. Harry had some magnificent beers as well. Peter bought some fantastic beers. I think a standout beer for me for that weekend was probably one of Harry's with Block 15 from America. It was a figgy pudding stout.
Oh, okay.
It was only a little bottle, but Jesus Christ, what a drinking experience that was. Beautiful.
Really?
Yeah, really, really good. I'm just trying to think of a easy to get hold of stout. I mean, I'm a bit of a fan of the Guinness Milk Stout. I quite like that. I wouldn't say it's the best out there, but a good beer.
So if we were to do beers of the years, Matt was suggesting, or James, I can't remember who it was. I think it's Matt. Do we have to? I've going to Stay Puft Irish Cream Porter. Barry Lee's sent me that, and I've got the Imperial version as well. So
you can do a pair off.
I might do them both together. They're both sat in the kitchen. They'll be New Year, but he sent me both of them. I was going to do them separately, but I think I'm going to do one video, 2 beers. I'll have a look at both of them. Going back to Matt's comment, do we do lager, some sort of pale ale, or IPA?
I'd probably go IPA.
IPA, sorry, yeah. Lager, IPA, whether it's East Coast, West Coast, doesn't matter what it is, whatever style you want to pick.
Yeah.
Pick a stout and an Imperial.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that sounds like a plan to me.
Because obviously, a stout and an Imperial stout, they're 2 completely different drinks.
Yeah. Yeah, it's probably better. Yeah, a good quaffable stout, and then a nice rich heavy impy.
If we're going to go for an impy, we're going over 9.
Yeah, it's got to be, hasn't it?
Yeah.
It's got to be.
Yeah.
Proper. Well, 10%. There's plenty of 10%ers out there, isn't there?
Yeah.
But yeah,
I am looking for back to James's comment there. So I've got both those sat in my kitchen. I was very lucky that a good friend of mine, Barry, that I met on here, has sent me both of those. So the Irish cream normal one and the Imperial, and I'm really looking forward to both of those.
Yeah, there's depending on the brewery, it's all down to the brewery at the end of the day. I mean, the Thornbridge, they've done a few decent porters as well. Cocoa Wonderland.
I actually had that. I had as I said to you before we went on air, I think I picked up 4 beers from Morrison's when I was off on my jaunts for Christmas beers. Couldn't find anything. I just thought I'd buy 4. And Cocoa Wonderland was one I picked up, and I sat and had that the other night, and it was a fantastic. Loved it. Absolutely loved it.
Yeah, decent enough.
For a supermarket beer, sat there. I don't know what percentage it was. I can't remember now. Sat there and enjoyed it.
5s, high 5s.
5s and all that.
5.6, 5.7, something like that. It's pretty decent ABV for what it is.
Yeah, it was all right.
Yeah, they've.
Matt,
I do like Thornbridge, and I'll still buy their beers, but I just wish. I don't know. I miss the 500ml days of Thornbridge, and
well, they're down to 330, aren't they? That's what. Everything's now bottle can 330.
Well, when they were 500ml, Beer Gonzo in Coventry, they used to stock their beers, and I always used to go in there and always get a couple of whatever was out there. Chai steady enough.
Yeah.
They had a black IPA, Wild Raven or something like that, a black IPA, which is really good. St. Petersburg, their Imperial Stout, fantastic. Kipling, their South Pacific. Oh yeah, their best. Still to this day, I think it's their best beer. South Pacific Pale Ale, glorious stuff. They just had a lovely range of beers, but not anymore now. Not in Beer Gonzo anyway.
Matt, if you're still watching, this one, I'm going to keep on about this because this is fucking brilliant. So this is my local brewery. It's taken really good. It's the Cocodacus.
I love the name. The name's wicked.
It's brilliant. No, mate. See you morning. It's phenomenal. Chocolate milk stout. 6, but so it's got cacao nibs, liquid chocolate, lactose, hops and yeast. As a stout goes, you find anything better than that this year. Under Imperial, you're a better man than me. And there's one winging its way to Dean.
Oh, I'll tell you what, I'll be jumping about. I'll be jumping.
You're like you, I like it, and I'll have to cry.
What the fuck? Yeah, no, the usual. Go through the motions. Thanks for joining me for another beer review. Staggering really good. Sent in by my good friend Scott.
Yeah.
Okay, Wonder Beer Wonder.
Rubbish.
Oh, fucking brain pull. What's this all about? Cagmag chocolate.
It is. Do you know what?
No, I'm sure it's going to be fantastic, mate.
Yeah, I like it. I've had fucking that much of it.
Yeah. No, it's.
I'll go back tomorrow. I won't tell Wanda. She'll get upset.
I know when you did the Hamilton, the both
the crunch,
the session one and the MP version. I thought, you both liked them in different ways, didn't you?
Yeah. No, she didn't like either of them.
No, you. I mean.
Oh, me.
I think. Did you prefer the session one over?
Yes. Yeah, I did. I'd like to go back and do. When I went into the beer Musketeer, I want to go back and I've seen the fucking Rob John.
Oh, you had to, didn't you? You just had to.
No, mate. See you in the morning.
A double thumbs up, and another double thumbs up.
Give me your best shot.
Give me your best shot.
Like, in going back, why do you re-review everything? Just review it and fuck off. But
he's done it about 5 times, hasn't he?
Yeah, I would like to go back and re-review certain stuff and do against things. So, like, I'd like to get hold of New World and Newer World. I'd like to go back and do Crunch and Crunchier.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So there is an instance of re-reviewing, but not how he does it. Just fucking the same fucking beer,
over and over again.
To get some boss-eyed cunt to come and stand next to him because there's nothing. I mean, one eye's gone fucking robbing.
He'll just nod.
He's looking out for the getaway car.
He'll just nod his head, won't he? He'll just go with the flow. He will.
Fuck me. It does my head in. He's very watchable, but
funny.
Dave the Beer Dad got me into it. He's a fucking. I don't have a lot to do with Dave the Beer Dad. I've read the comments on his stuff, but I saw there's a guy called Luke commented on our thing. He and live with us about Rob John. I was like, and you said, "Oh, I remember who he is." And it took me. Oh, he just fucking posted one now. The cunt. It's just come up.
Yeah.
I
go through. I've been going through his videos. I've been watching a couple, and it's just some of them I've literally been laughing my head off at because it's just like you can just see he's not looking. He's not even looking at the beer.
But what he does,
fucking reading.
What he does, he goes, "I'm getting chocolate. I'm getting this, getting that, I'm getting this and that." He's like, "We've got to smell it once, you fucker."
Yeah.
And nobody has a fucking smell receptacle like that. You don't
just reel off flavors like that, though, do you?
Fucking immediately, it's impossible.
No, you don't. You just them flavors. They just roll off the tongue, literally, don't they? Because he's. It's word for word, isn't it? Off some of the websites.
And then he thanks the brewers. And
Total Wine. Don't forget Total Wine.
Sip it. Total Wine. Tell Rob John sent you. Well, what the? And I remember Dave the Beard there saying, "Well, what happens if I say that when I go there? Is if I go to Total Wine, saying,
who the fucking hell? Who you on about?
Like, who the fuck's Rob John? Who is it? It's like me going. I've got 207 subscribers. It's like me going to someone in Verdant and saying, "Wonder Beer Wonder," Scott from Wonder Beer Wonder.
Can of Allen, please. Can of Allen. Wonder Beer Wonder's recommended a can of Allen for me.
Yeah, whatever, mate.
Yeah, he's got this obsession with Total Wine. Yeah. Yeah, but he's funny though. Yeah, seriously, guys, go and check him out.
He's just had one go live now. It's just fucking flagged up. If you're watching and you like a laugh,
has he got one out now? Has he?
It's literally just dropped. It's just flashed up. You're gonna watch it, aren't you?
I might just have it. I might have a sneak peek at it. Yeah, it's just come up. Yeah, I'll have to watch that later. Well, we'll start winding this down a bit anyway. Get rid of that. Oh, I can't get on with wine. Not anymore. Desperation. It's back. It's made its return.
How's he going?
It's back.
What's that? There ain't no fucking shit in it.
Yeah. It's here again.
I've gone for another hobby Christmas. That's my last one.
Yeah, I was going to say we'll wind it down a bit
Did
in
you
it.
watch his review?
No, I'm not going to. Well, I'll put it on now then. Yeah,
He's
we'll have a teaser of it, eh?
He's a charlatan.
Hello, everyone. I'm Rob John Spears. I'm back again. It's been a while since I was a little sick, though, so I'm still under the weather, but I try to get my shot.
Has he got his fucking... He froze his glass.
16 ounce tote glass in the phosphate freezer for 20 minutes.
Oh, fuck.
Dude, I'm doing a 16 ounce can, but that's 16 ounce can.
You're live with him, mate.
Also for 20 minutes.
You're live with him.
Right. This beer video number 373, number 374 is in the fridge. We'll do that when I have a chance, all right?
All right.
Yeah, I've done
Bye-bye.
before, but this particular flavor, it's a sample beer, so you call
He's lost me at freezing his glass, mate. I'm sorry.
It's taproom only, and I get beer mail samples mailed to me to my house.
Shit, man.
Anyway,
Yeah.
we're doing
Why the fuck?
Yeah.
Alameda Island, South Shore.
He's been told and told and told.
Yeah, he won't have it. He won't have it. I'm not going to go down that path.
Don't fucking freeze your glass.
Dave failed with him, so and he watched him a lot longer than we started watching him. He's just flogging a dead horse. Wouldn't have any of it. So there you go.
I don't get it. I don't get. And then he makes this big thing about having a room temperature glass. Well,
Yeah.
a room temperature glass isn't just. It's not a room temperature glass. It's just glass.
Yeah.
Your beer's been in the fridge or whatever you want to do with it.
Well, he puts the can in the freezer as well, doesn't he?
Yeah.
It's all right. Chilling an IPA down, yeah, but not to them sort of temperatures.
No. So even with this staggeringly good stout, so Wanda likes the stout. I'm not going to say she doesn't. Serving it on tap, it was too cold for me because obviously they're trying to keep it going. So I bought a growler of it. Sadly, all now gone. So the first thing I do is a stout. It's cold. Is that
Cup it, yeah.
cup it because I want to bring it up to a decent temperature, and then bring it to a decent temperature so it will release the proper flavours from that stout. And
It gives it a good body as well because you get that dense sort of like thick, creaminess to it.
Yep. And
Anything chilled down, you don't get that.
no, it's masking everything. It's not going to get it. And watching that fucking idiot do that and everything. God, I might go off on one now. I do apologise.
Go on, fill your boots.
Man's a cunt, right? He is. Right, he's a fucking cunt because everything above fucking 7% is a double thumbs up. Because in his fucking boots,
A+.
everything is a dipper, whatever you want to fucking call it, is a double thumbs up. He only ever fucking reviews the fucking double IPA or anything fucking 7% over. It doesn't review anything below it. The man's a fucking knobhead.
I've never even seen him review like a lager or anything.
No, everything is a double IPA or above. The man's a fucking tool. Just stop sticking your fucking thing in the freezer. Stop it. Stop it now. Don't be a prick.
And stop reading off the computer.
Yeah, stop reading. Don't read notes.
Yeah.
Anybody, don't read fucking notes. Stop it. I read notes once.
Yeah, but that was good though.
That's because some fat idiot come and sat next to me.
Yeah, no, hashtag return of Wanga. You got to do a return, mate.
Don't. Do you know, the fucking effort that I had
You've
to
made
do
your
for
bed now. You've got to lie on it.
It's a nightmare. It was fucking horrible.
Yeah, it's good fun.
I enjoy it.
Yeah, and then that's a work of art. How you patched that up together, because everything was all in sequence, and it was spot on. That was. Yeah, it was good.
It was. It went better than I thought. I did. I can watch it now, and pick holes in it slightly. But to be fair, the fact that I did it took probably an hour to
there you go then.
record, edit, and sort out. I'm delighted with it. At the end of the day, I can't replace Wanda. I mean, her
No.
monstrosity of a brain. I mean, she doesn't even know the name of our channel. No, can't even pronounce it. And then she starts fucking singing the other day, Christmas Tale. I'm like, just leave me alone. She just. I haven't said to her, "Shut your face" for a while. I want to get them.
No, you haven't actually. Yeah, you've been slacking a bit on that because that's like your trademark, isn't it?
I'm trying to think if any of the videos we've recorded a few. I'm trying to think if I've told her that. There's been some proper moments.
I know. You've had plenty of sort of head in hands.
Where was the one the other day? That's when she gets the lights caught in her hair. She got the ball. She got the beads around the hair.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, what the fucking hell is going on here? And I've looked at her like, fuck me. When someone asked me, are your reviews scripted? I'm like, really? Really?
Are your reviews scripted?
Yeah. Can you script that?
Impossible.
Because everything that comes out of Wanda's brain and mouth, you can't script that.
That's impulse, isn't it? That's
the
spur of the
woman
moment.
asked me once, do chickens eat meat? Chicken eats meat.
They eat themselves. Technically they do. With the food that they eat, these massive chicken sheds with all these birds in, the feed that they eat to make them grow bigger, they're eating a bit of themselves. Yeah.
I don't like chicken no more.
Well, that's their flavouring them chicken anyway, is there? It's fucking rubbish.
Yeah,
just fucking pumped full of fucking shite.
Don't like chicken.
No, I like chicken, but it's like everything though, isn't it? What you get, what you pay for.
What's your favourite meal?
Well, it's got to be a Sunday lunch. Beef and Yorkies.
I'll also remember changing the subject very slightly. I just met Wanda and had met up with her twice and was absolutely hammered the first 2 nights I met up with her. Did warn her. She messaged me through a friend, and then we agreed to go on this date. Proper date, excuse me. What would you? I said to her. So I sent her a message saying, "I'll take you out for dinner. Whatever you want to do, I'll take you out for dinner." I'm thinking, it cost me a fucking fortune, isn't it? And so she said, "Oh, that'd be really nice." I thought, where do you want to go then? She put Toby Carvery. I'm like that. Fucking get it.
Result.
Toby Carvery. I'm fucking in there. So, I love a Sunday roast. I'm like, brilliant. And Wanda's a really home lady. So a proper roast, and she's anyone's.
Yeah. No, I do like a good roast. Bit of everything. The best of everything on a plate. Sunday lunch.
Love my dear old mum, bless her heart. She'd been dead 12 years. My mum was half German, and she used to make. I'll always remember these. She used to make Yorkshire puddings like that. They were fucking. Where's the thing? Like massive, huge things, and dumped everything in them.
Mm.
It was fantastic. And a Yorkshire pudding and me, I'm well away.
Mm. Yeah, I think that's the best thing about a Sunday, because Sundays for me can be a bit. It's like a bit of a non-day, isn't it? Because you know the next day it's all back to the fucking hamster wheel starts again, sort of thing. Yep. So if you can sort of like, make a nice meal and all sit down as a family,
time
and
with
maybe
the kids, time with the family.
Put a movie on the telly and have something good to eat.
Yep. Bit of Die Hard.
Yeah, I keep winding my daughter up about it. Best Christmas movie ever. No, it's not. It's not a Christmas movie. I said it is.
It is.
It's official.
It's set at Christmas, and they're going to a Christmas party. It's a fucking Christmas film.
It is indeed, and it's probably one of the best ones.
Jonathan's never seen it, is he?
No.
He's fucking. I'll have to unfriend him. He's going. Oh, he's just not happening.
Yeah, classic.
And then we got Star Wars. Don't give me Star Wars.
When's that? Is that not? It's not next week, is it? A week after?
Thursday.
Oh. I'm gonna have to speak to you after you've watched it, and
Are you booked up? Are you not booked
up? No, I'm not booked. No, I'm just gonna roll up.
Did you watch any of The Mandalorian?
No, I haven't yet. No, that link was a dead link, mate. That was.
Really?
Yeah, it wouldn't come up.
I'll send you another one. It works all right on my phone, so I've watched another one. Watched episode 5 today.
Okay. No, but, do us another link again.
Yeah, it's that's the best thing that Star Wars has happened for years. It's
I liked Rogue One though. I thought that was pretty decent.
Rogue One was fantastic. I've got a story about I don't know how politically correct the next story is, to be fair. So I've got to be very careful on this one. Do I tell the story? Say yes or no, Dean.
Go on, do it.
Okay, right. So, me and my son, my little best friend Archie, he's 12, and so he's mini me. When everything we do Star Wars, he seems to have fallen out of Star Wars a little bit, but so have I. But went to see Rogue One. Loved Rogue One. I think Rogue One was fantastic. It's easily in the top, probably 4 Star Wars films I've ever seen. Wanda paid for us to go and see. I've been really careful on this.
Can't you doctor it a little bit? Because I think
there's no doctor in it. It's fucking. This is what happened. Right.
Okay.
So, we go. She paid for me to actually go see Solo when that came out. The Han Solo. I don't know what you thought of that. Have you seen that?
It was all right.
Okay. Right. So did you go to the cinema?
No, we watched it on Sky.
So we went to cinema. Almost, I think it was released on Thursday. We were on the Saturday. So we sat there in the cinema. So there's me and Archie in the middle of the cinema. I'm watching the film. He's on my left, and Archie's a mini me. Just a nightmare. So halfway through the film, I start hearing, I'm looking around, thinking, what the fucking hell's going on here then? And then all these noises, like I don't know what's happening. And then I look over to the right, and there's I don't know how to put it politically correctly, to be honest. A challenged person.
Well, they used to be called spastics, but you can't say that anymore now, can you?
You have to, scope.
Yeah. Scope. Yeah.
All right, there's a fucking mongoloid over on the right hand side, right? And all I can see out of the corner of my eye is, and they're headbutting the fucking seat in front of them. And I'm like, all right, know what's happening here. And I do the worst thing I can do in my life. I say to Archie, have a look.
Oh.
So he does no more. He goes, I know. And he's looking, and all of a sudden, he's in tears. Fucking tears, laughing. I'm like, what? He's like, have a look. I'm like, mate, just watch the film. Just watch the film. He went, well, I can't watch the film with that going on over there. Come on. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, well, he's hitting his head against the seat. I'm like, just watch the film. But he's got tears rolling in his eyes. I'm like, I don't need this. Did
that go on all the way through the film then?
The whole film.
Bloody hell! Didn't he have like a?
In the carer.
Okay, no. Why don't they just let him carry on?
Yeah. I was in tears. But I don't know. It's me. He's in tears. I'm like, watch a film. He's like, I can't watch it now because I know what's going on over there.
Yeah.
Like, oh, God's sake.
It's a bit.
It's an anomaly.
Yeah, bit of a tricky one. I mean, I help another guy do a clean at a special needs school.
Yeah.
They're sort of like from 12 to about 20, and we're meant to go in there when they're not there because they let them come out and they run around. It's all supervised and everything. But on one occasion, we went there and we were cleaning the outside of the building, and it was lunchtime, and there was a mass sort of wave of these kids coming out of the classrooms into the playground. They ended up nicking all the bloody equipment and running off with it. So he was like, yeah, it was quite comical actually. We did chuckle about it. There was a little chap in a wheelchair and everything, and he went down to the bucket. He picked my mate Squidgy up in his mop, and then he raced off with it, and then fucking chucked it over an edge.
That's hilarious.
He was like, yeah, but we got told off for being there though, because we shouldn't have been there. But at the end of the day, we got let in to do it. So
that's what matters, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know what I've done here. What have I done with my fucking... Oh, confused now.
Right, I think we'll start winding it down, mate.
Yep.
Pleasure as always. Thank you for all the interaction. Much appreciated. We will take a look. I'll have to chat to my mate off air about this best of beers in styles, because we'll take a look at that. That's a pretty good idea, that is.
I like that.
But big thank you once again to all the guys commenting. Thank you to Scott for taking part, mate.
Cheers, Dean.
Ciao. See you on the next one. Take it easy.
Yeah, boy.